If patriotism means a loyalty of a person to his or her own nation, can be using this two of you. If patriotism means loyalty of a person to his or her own leaders or country of that particular nation, also summarized as love and vision of one's country or nation, according to you as a patriot. Who is a patriot? After knowing patriotism is what? The love one has to defend his country, or one's love and willingness to defend his country. Who is a patriot? Automatically, a patriot will be a person who has the love and willingness to defend his or her country. His or her country. You get it? Yeah, that's a patriot. Then question 5 is asking, what does it mean to be a good citizen of Uganda? What does it mean for you as a patriot who is just joining our institution, who is willing to defend the country? What does it mean for you to be a good citizen of Uganda? There are many ways one can become a good citizen of Uganda. Did you know that when you vote, you go and carry out elections, you are a good citizen of Uganda? Because no one will be forcing you to go and what? Elect leaders. But it will be from your heart if you are fighting for better governments, okay? Therefore, by voting, you are a good citizen of your country. You get? Through blood donation, you get that there are some people dying outside there that, they don't have blood. Why don't you stand like a patriot, then you donate some blood to save your friend outside? That's why you are a good citizen. Participating in political issues, that was like voting. And also you can be a good citizen of Uganda by even paying tax, okay? Then question 6. Hoping you're understanding those things. Question 4 and question 5. Have you understood it? In case you have any question, you ask. Okay? I'm here to answer you. Question 6 and question 5, that's the same answer. Outline some ways of truly showing patriotism in your country. In your country, there was a good citizen of Uganda, but outline some ways of truly showing patriotism in your country. Here you can what? You can truly show patriotism in your country by respecting national symbols. How many national symbols do we have? Let me say, any example of a national symbol? Yeah, President Ukraine, we have the national flag, you have the coat of arms. You get? You do respect those things. Another thing, another point, ways of showing patriotism in your country, by standing upright if they are singing the national anthem. Or if you cannot stand upright, you know all of you don't have legs in this country. Some are lame. What are you supposed to do? You're not supposed that you raise your hand. If you say you raise your hand, what means even I can do this, which is not correct. You raise your right hand. You get it? Question 7. Mention any 5 examples of patriotism. Examples of patriotism. Examples of one's love and willingness to defend his or her own country. We have justice. Justice. Aren't you happy if you have justice in your country? Yeah. Yes. That's an example of patriotism. We have truth. How will you tell me that a patriot like you can start lying to people? Things that you don't know. Rumors about the government that you don't know. Should be a person of reality and speak out truth. It's also an example of patriotism. The third example of patriotism, life. You having life, it's patriotism. Did you know? Your life is patriotism. You get? Because no one will come here and say that I have the love and willingness to defend my country, yet you are dead. How will you defend it? Will you be sending your ancestors? Life also is an example of patriotism. We have also a common good. You should concentrate on what you are seeing. What are you seeing that it's a common good that you want from what? Your government. Like the mission or vision of patriotism. You get? Should be having that common good in you. You get? Because I cannot give you my uniform to wear. I cannot wear this uniform, yet I don't have a common good in patriotism. You get it? Yeah. Then you have patriotism rules and values. We should learn to follow the patriotism rules and values. If an instructor like me or my coordinator comes around and gives us rules that you should respect your commander, in whatever he tells you and whatever to do, do so. You get? By respecting those things, by respecting the national symbols, it is patriotism rules and values. Any rules that come out from this institution of patriotism. Even you go to a notice board, then you get patriots on this day, you are needed to go and clean Health Center for that, normally known as Red Cross. You go. Rules and values. You have brought our rule, and you people have what? You have gone by the rule. Patriotism, rule, and value. Those are examples of patriotism. Question 8.